We out here to warn our people of the errors of the ways. For example, you believe in God, sis? Would you say you love God? Would you say that you love God, bro? Let me show you. Give me that John chapter 14. So I just want to show you something very important right quick. So give me a few minutes of your time. Read this real quick. You listen good to my brother with the do-rag on.
This is the book of John, chapter 14 and verse 15. If ye love me,
so now God says, if you love me, right? Christ said this, right? Read.
Keep my commandments.
Christ said, if you love me, keep my commandments. You understand? So we warning our people that they must do what? Keep the commandments of God, because this same Christ who we say we love, he's going to judge us for the errors of our ways. You understand that? He's going to judge us for the sins that we are committing. So what are some of the sins that we are doing against God? What are those sins that we're doing? A lot. Give me some examples. What's going on, sis? Adultery, stealing, murder. These are the things that we are transgressing, right? Now, these are the laws of God. What's going on, sis? How you doing? Come on around, sis. Come on around. What's your name? Sister Lisa and Sister Lashana and Tommy. So now listen good to this real quick. I want you to read that one more time. Nope, John. Read.
This is the book of John, chapter 14 and verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
So Christ said, keep my commandments, right? So now go to Psalms chapter 147 and verse 19. So who were the commandments of God given to? You believe in the Bible, sis? Okay, so you love God? All praise to the Most High. So now he said, if you love me, keep my commandments, right? So now let's see who the commandments of God were given to. Let's read that real quick.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 147 and verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
So who did God show his words to? Did you catch it? To who? Who is us? Read it again. I want y'all to listen real good to this, because this is how we begin to identify what the Bible is saying. Say it again, sis. That's all good, sis. I just want to make sure y'all take this information and know what we're talking about. So read that.
He showeth his word unto Jacob.
Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. He showed his word unto them. Read.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
His statutes and his judgments unto who?
Israel.
Israel. He showed it unto Israel, right? Read.
He hath not dealt so with any nation.
So he not dealt so with any nation. Meaning, did God give his law, statutes, and commandments to all races in the world? Or to the children of Israel? To the children of Israel. So right. Who are the children of Israel today? Us. How do we know that? How do we know that we're the children of Israel? It comes spiritually. Okay, I'm going to read a famous scripture that we always say. Give me Romans 8 and 16. So I'm going to show you it is spiritual. You want to know what makes it spiritual? Because the words of the Bible are very, very true. So I want you to hold on to that thought process, right? You said it comes spiritually. It comes spiritually. Don't forget that. Read.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit.
So the Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit, what's within us, right? Read.
That we are the children of God.
That we are the children of God, right? We love to say I'm a child of God, but it didn't really specify who that we is. And then it didn't really specify what that spirit is. So let's see what the spirit is. Go to John 6:63, read.
This is the book of John, chapter 6 and verse 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth.
It is your spirit that changes, your mindset that changes. Read.
The flesh profiteth nothing. Right. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit.
The words are what?
Are spirit.
What the Bible just say? The words that I speak unto you are what? Spirit, right? Yeah. So now, what are the words that God spoke? What are the words that Christ spoke? The law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Go back to that, read. Go back to that Romans 8:16. Come on.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
So now it say the Spirit itself, or the words of this Bible that was spoken, will bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Who professes that they are the children of God today? Huh? What nation of people say that they are the children of the? Who says that? Jewish people, right? So now let's see if the words of God matches with what they say and if it matches us. Go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and 27 and verse 1. Read that first. So remember, we want to identify if we children of Israel or if the so-called white man said that who say that they are Jewish people are God's people. Let's find out. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 27 and verse 1. And Moses with the elders of Israel commanded the people, saying.
So Moses is speaking to the children of Israel. You understand? You understand a little Bible history at all? Do you remember the children of Israel in Egypt? Under Pharaoh? A little bit, but you're not sure. Okay, so they were slaves under Pharaoh. They built the pyramids and things like that. Like you ever seen that cartoon, The Prince of Egypt, Let My People Go? Right, so the children of Israel were slaves in that condition, right? So keep these things in mind. So Moses is telling, they throw it in our faces, right? So now read this.
Keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
So Moses told the children of Israel, these 12 tribes, to keep the commandments. You follow? Read. Yep.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
Now remember, who is Moses speaking to again? The children of who? The children of Israel, right? Let's see some of the things he said to the children of Israel. This is how we begin to identify who we are. Because if I asked you your nationality, what would you tell me? Right, we would say I'm mixed, I'm not sure, I don't know, I'm black, or I'm Asian, or we would say all these different nationalities. We would say I'm black, I'm native, I'm Latino. We would say all these different things, right? Read.
Verse 15, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So the Bible just said that curses would come upon the children of Israel. You catch that, right? So a curse is a good thing or a bad thing? A lot of people say both. I knew you were going to say that. Oh, so did we read blessings or did we read curses? We read curses. So is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing, right? Read 2081 real quick. So you can see that Christ, that the Bible said that we would be blessed if we were to keep the commandments. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So blessings to the children of Israel, we will be set high above all nations of the earth. The curses is the bad thing. The blessings, you will be high, you will be above everybody. That means you dictate the world resources, you control everything in the world. You understand? So go back to 15. This is the other side. So we got the blessings, that means we'd be good. Everything could be good on our end, right, Reed?
Verse 15, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So curses are upon the children of Israel. Right. Curses would be upon the 12 tribes of Israel. What would those curses be on how we identify ourselves? Let's see what the Bible says. Jump to verse 45. Read.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses,
The curses on the children of Israel are for us to help identify who we are in these last days. You got your ID? You got an ID? My sister, what's your name? Imani. You got an ID? On that ID, it describes what about you? Your date of birth, your name, where you stay, things like that, right? So God's curses on us is going to do the same thing to help identify who we truly are. Because if I asked you who you are today and who does God call you, what would you say? You would say your name. What about your race of people? How do you know what your Creator called you out of the races of people that He created in the Bible?
Bring it out.
You wouldn't know. Let me show you. Hold that. We're going to prove, because I'm going to show you Isaiah 1 and 3 real quick. Isaiah 1 and 3. This is for you as well. The same question goes for you. You believe in God. You believe in His Creator. We say I'm a child of God, right? And we spiritual, right? And we say the words of God are spiritual. And these words should connect with your mind to show that we are the children of God. Read.
this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
These are two animals, an ox and an ass, right? These are two animals who don't have a high IQ. They're not very smart, but they know who provides for them, they know who gives them shelter, who feeds them. You understand? Read.
But Israel,
The children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, read.
doth not know.
You don't know who you are. That's why I said if you was to open up this Bible to find out who God called you out of the nations that He created, you said, I don't know. Why don't we know? Why don't we know who we are today?
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.